Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy Jay on the Segway. Today's video, we're gonna remaster the Ulanzi UW20T. Is it right? Yeah, the UW Mic 20T. This is Ulanzi's wireless microphone. They do have two different models. You got the Android version and you got the lightning cable. So make sure if you decide you want to get this microphone, you get the right one. If you guys are watching me on the DJI Action 3 right now, I do have a GoPro's wind muff over the entire body of it. I'll show you guys that here in a little bit, right there. We're gonna connect this to the Action 3. I'm gonna make this whole video with the Action 3. I'm gonna show you guys how to do it. And yeah, stay tuned. As I told you guys, this video is going to be recorded with the Action 3. Right now, you see the microphone sitting right here. It's clipped onto my jacket. It's pretty windy out here. This is what it sounds like. How does it sound? Now, the cool thing about using this with your DJI Action 3 is that you can still see the meter on the Action 3 as far as your audio, if it's peaking or not. This still shows up on the display. So this is compatible with your DJI Action 3 to go along with your cell phones. Like I said, if you guys get the USB-C version, it's going to work with your Androids, your Google devices, your laptops, your tablets, anything that has USB-C that you can plug a microphone into via USB-C. This guy will work with you. You can use it for Zoom calls. You could use it for regular phone calls, although for regular phone calls, you're going to need external speakers so that you can hear the person you're talking to. Otherwise, they're only going to hear you and you're not going to hear anything. Because remember, the receiver is going to plug into your USB-C port. So if your device usually uses a USB-C for a headset or something like that, you're actually utilizing that now. Now you don't have the ability to hear what's, if you're talking to somebody, what's coming through. So you need external speakers for that to work. This is what this thing sounds like mounted outside. The good thing about these types of microphones is you can mount them on the inside of your shirt. So I'm gonna show you guys all the different layers. This microphone is under this hoodie. It's under the circle of life and clipped onto the wife beater. That's how good this thing sounds, all right? So if you guys need to conceal it and it's wintertime, you could probably go as far as even wearing a jacket and having this thing just clipped on an undershirt under your jacket and talk, and you can hear yourself. Now here's something cool about this, because you may not be sure. You're like, well, wait a minute, is my audio good? Let me show you what this thing can do as well. All right, so what we have here is the headphones that's supplied with the actual kit. Now, if you look at the top of the receiver, how I have it here mounted on the Action 3, there's a 3.5mm input jack right there on the top. So what you want to do is you want to take these headphones, or any headphones that's a 3.5mm jack, plug it in, take the earbuds, put them in your ears, and boom, you can actually hear if your audio is clipping or not. As you guys can see, with the supply earphones, you can hear yourself talk. It sounds very, very good. Good audio. You can see I had to remove the door. It looks pretty good. It clears the butterfly screw on the very bottom. So this is how it looks, guys. So if you guys are wondering, now you know. And now we're taking a look at the cage. The case. Now this case is a charging case. You got USB-C charging, as you can see, up to 1 amp, 5 volts. You go on ahead and there's nothing on this side. Giving you guys a look on the bottom. It gives you a couple of electronic specs, so you kind of know what you're working with here. Then you flip it open right here, and right inside the cage you can see everything magnetizes to the cage. You get two left sides. You got the two left slots are for the microphones, and the one on the right is for the receiver. Now when you open this cage up, the microphones will start to turn on and start recording. See that flashing green light? The actual microphones will have a flashing green light. When they're a solid green light, they're actually connected to the receiver, if you have the receiver plugged in. Now here we have my cell phone. This is a Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra inside of a really bulky case, where the actual receiver, if I want to use my microphone kit, this microphone kit to be exact, with the cell phone, it will not plug in because there's too much case. So what do? You grab yourself one of these things. This is a USB-C to USB-C adapter. Basically, it'll just give you a little bit of extra extension, probably a little bit less than a ½ an inch. You go on ahead and you get your cell phone slot, your USB-C slot ready. boom, and you snap this thing in. Now this thing has a very nice snap to it. You'll take the receiver, snap it onto that, wait for it to power on, boom, you got your green light, you're good to go. Flashing green light basically means that it's looking for a microphone. When it cannot find a microphone, it will flash green. Once a microphone is actually hooked up, it'll stay solid. Now here we have another look at the Action 3. For you guys that wanting to use this with your Action 3, you pull the door down to take this door off, you pull it out, and you literally pull it towards you. Which is what I would be doing here in this video, and bam, it snaps right on out. And if you look at the actual door, you can see where it actually snaps out and snaps in. Then you take this adapter piece right here and you plug it in, and you go on ahead and you find yourself the receiver and snap the receiver into that. Boom, wham, bam, done. In order to get that receiver to turn on, you obviously want to turn the camera on, and you'll see the flashing green light until it connects to an actual microphone. So here you go, putting the door back in. That door slides up and down. As you can see, you want to get a nice firm grip on that rubber piece that goes on the inside that actually waterproofs that slot, so that USB-C slot or USB-C input doesn't get screwed in. And you just literally push it in, it snaps in, latch it closed, you're good to go. Okay, and here we have the receiver plugged into the DJI Action 3 inside the Ulanzi case. This will be the same for the small rig and the actual case that the Action 3 does come with. You will need that little adapter, but this is how it looks. Now, here we have the actual microphone. On the side here, you got the power button. That actually turns it on. You got the play and pause. This side is where you put your mini SD card. You can see that right there. It goes in there nice and perfect. You push on it, pull it out. It's kind of like any other USB-C slot or mini USB slot. Got to take a look at it. You go on and push it in there. I can give you guys a couple of examples down in the description below on which SD cards you can actually use on this microphone or in these microphones. They actually are onboard recording. So right now, as I was doing all of this stuff in here, once that memory card goes inside that microphone, it will actually begin recording, even if you don't have it hooked up to a camera. So it's kind of like a basic personal recorder as well, which is really, really cool about these things. Now here you have the wind muff. Now this whole kit came with 2 wind muffs, one for each microphone. You see how it's designed? It's got the 2 little nipples there. This thing will actually, this little wind muff, you see, it has a special design to it. You will push it down. You will push the slots of this wind muff down into the microphone. As you can see, you see how it goes? They'll just connect, you'll push them against each other, and you'll turn counterclockwise, or clockwise, sorry. And then you pull on it once you get it locked in, and you see it will not come out, and you are good to go. All right, something I want to make a note to you guys. My Rode Wireless Go microphones, they can actually slide into a cold shoe mount. You see I got one right there, one on the top, one on the side. I can leave a link to this little triple cold shoe mount thing in the description below. Now here you go. The clip on these things do not, I repeat, as you can see in the video, they do not fit into a cold shoe mount. So you're going to always have to have them clipped on something, and you cannot use a lav with them.
Okay. Although you guys may never use this microphone within 328 feet, it can work as far as 328 feet. As of right now, I am 59 parking spots away from you guys. 59 parking spots equals to 9 feet per spot. You do the math. Put it on the screen right now so you guys have an idea. You may never need to use this microphone this far, but I tell you what, tell me how this microphone sound. I had to run my butt all the way down here just to tell you guys how far the microphone works as far as distance go. Now we got clear line of sight here, and this is what it may or may not sound like. So what do you guys think? Is this the microphone for you? Hell, for $64, I say it's not bad. It don't sound too bad either. And I could use this with my cell phone. I could use this with my Android tablet. Basically anything USB-C, because that's the one I've purchased. If you guys are going to use the lightning cable, you guys have some options here. You could find you a USB-C to lightning cable adapter and use it with this microphone, or you can just get a USB-C microphone and use it with all your USB-C devices. I believe Apple had transferred over to USB-C, so you guys have a lot of compatibility with this. So, you know, who is this for? Well, if you're going to use this during Zoom calls or live streaming, just know that you will have to have external speakers hooked up to whatever device you hook this microphone kit to, so that you can use it and hear whoever you are talking to, if this is a one more than like a 2, 3, or 4-way conversation. So do I recommend this microphone? Well, it depends. I'm using it. In fact, this whole entire video, minus the part that I told you guys it's not using the microphone, I was using the microphone. Thank you for watching, guys. You have any questions? Hit me in the comments below. If you like the video, hit the like and subscribe. All right?